Hi guys, and welcome to day 6 of Sparkmas, where we are going to a Christmas tree farm to get our Christmas tree. We have a bit of a drive to get there, so I decided to read my book Christmas Land by Anne Marie Meyer. I'm about halfway through, and I also have the audio, which is on my Hoopla, but it's missing chapter 18, which is kind of weird, just FYI. But yeah, it is a hour and a half drive for us, which it might seem insane for us to go that far. However, when I was working in the area of the tree farm, I was managing a dairy farm, and my boss at the time, his best friend was the owner of the Christmas tree farm, and he's like, "Yeah, you should check it out." So when Matt and I went all the way back in 2015, Matt and the owner like went back and forth on like how do they know each other. It wasn't from school, it wasn't from like this and that. And then they found out they were actually neighbors way back when Matt was like a teenager. So we know the owners, we love them, and it's just like become a tradition that we look forward to. And it is like the area Matt grew up in, so it's extra special. And it's been crazy to see how much this place has grown. Finally, we are going out all the way in the back. This was not there when we first started going here. It's really been cool to see how much they've grown. This little bridge was giving me life. Look at that little crick. Oh my gosh. I am so obsessed. I was just here for all the vibes. Also, this is probably one of the first years that we actually had snow. Most of the time, it's been actually really warm. So it made us really happy that there was snow. Matt also appreciated it because he said that the tree was a lot easier to pull on the sled. And this is a U cut tree farm. So I make Matt do all the work. We found our tree. It's cypress fir. That's pretty much all they grow now, which I have come to love. I used to be a blue spruce girly, but yeah, when you're hanging ornaments and you're getting poked, you're like, these furs are so nice. And I like that they're still kind of strong, so they hold up some of those heavier ornaments. And Matt got it all cut down. I had to help him, so then I stopped filming. But he was just trimming off some of the branches. It smelled so good. It was a little sappy, which that's the only downfall of real trees. I grew up with a real Christmas tree every year. However, my dad just went and got it, and it showed up at our house and we would decorate it. So it's been really magical to create this tradition with Matt where we go and we get our Christmas tree. And then so we walk it back, which I love that it was a longer walk. Sometimes we're just up close by the barn, and it's like, okay, well, that took 20 minutes. Where this kind of, we were able to enjoy it a little bit more. They actually have been so busy lately that this was their last weekend. They normally are open right up until Christmas, but they were selling out so quickly, which makes my heart so happy for them. And while they're shaking off and fixing up our tree, we get to go inside the barn and pay, and they actually moved this barn to the property. Like they tore an old barn down and then rebuilt it. And that's a fun fact I know from knowing the owners. So they actually take your picture and print it off, and then so the next year when you go, you get to find your picture from the previous year. They tape it on to this huge board that they have of all these family photos. I had Matt pull it off because I couldn't do it one handed. And that was for us from last year. I didn't get a lot of filming inside the barn because there were a lot of people, but you can get popcorn, hot cocoa. You can buy wreaths, you get your picture taken. They have all of these handmade small businesses where you can get ornaments, mugs, Christmas decor, everything. And they even have like a little balcony upstairs that they just recently opened where you can go and like eat your popcorn, drink your cocoa, and just chill for a little bit. Uh, yeah, I'm just so obsessed. It's so pretty and so magical. I love it. I ended up getting an ornament. That's been kind of my yearly tradition is to get an ornament, and it's supporting other small businesses. And because I just need to relive the past, Look at back when Matt and I first went. So we went in 2015. That was our first time. And then just because of life and craziness, we didn't go for a few years. But yeah, this is something we have been doing consistently now since 2020. We went with Matt's mom and my little brother again. And then it's just been Matt and I the past couple years. But I am in love with this tradition. I hope that we continue it for as long as we can. And if you guys are thinking about getting a real Christmas tree and supporting Christmas tree farms, I definitely think it's 100% worth it. So then we were back on the road. We did stop and get lunch at one of the local restaurants. Used to be one of Matt's old stomping grounds, so that's always a fun time too. And I got back to my book, Christmas Land. I only had a little bit left, and I ended up finishing it. And I don't think you can rate Christmas books on like a normal 5-star scale, so I'm gonna rate it on my Christmas cheer scale, and I'm gonna give it 4 Christmas lights out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Then I had all intentions of filming us decorating it and putting our tree up, all the fun details, but I was exhausted. However, we got it up. Isn't it gorgeous? I am obsessed. We have so many ornaments that mean so much to us, and look how pretty that one looked. I am just a nostalgic Christmas tree type decorator. Here is the ornament I got last year from Howard Tree Farm. So please let me know, are you a real or a fake Christmas tree person? Are you a nostalgic decorator or a matchy-matchy decorator? Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more content.